All right, I think we're good. This is good. I think we're finally good. I think we're fine. Everyone, sorry for those technical difficulties. We are back. It is season 11 of the Wine Army Spotlight, which means the young and the restless. I'm one of your hosts and creator, James Lott Jr. All right, I think. Okay, so that always happens. There you go. James Lott Jr. Okay, quiet. Okay, James Lott Jr. And I'm here with the ladies who do more than lunch. We brunch, we breakfast, we dinner, we linner, we lunner. We have, of course, one of the OGs, Tami
Greetings.
and then we have the second OG, Amanda Russ.
Hi, guys.
Then we have the woman who is personal friends with Soap Jesus, Candice Mack. Personal
And
friend.
I got finally added to the bio, you guys, for social media.
Yeah, the bio. I was like, oh my gosh, I should add her on there. So you write it on there. Hi, everybody. Also, I've been kicked out of my Twitter accounts, so it's still there. Luckily, nothing is important on it, thank God. But I can't get on anymore. I've been trying to fight with X. I'm still trying to get on there. So follow me at JLJ Media. That's where I'm at right now, doing all of I'm posting on. Look, I had that account. So I'm posting on there. I look over there, I'm like, oh, there's my account. Hi, account. It's over there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but I've contacted X and they are, excuse my language, fucked. We're gonna move on.
It's been like that for a lot of people the last 48 hours, that other accounts have been blocked or taken over. So if your account, if you haven't
they
get
hacked.
Yeah, they got hacked. The same thing with Instagram. Instagram got hacked too last night.
Yeah, I got hacked. People saying, you want to send to this email? I'm like, that's not my email. I signed up with. So I don't know what happened, but I'm not on there. But I'm on GLJ Media on X. So make sure you follow me over there for all your soapy goodness. Also, we are back. It's a new season. We just did the second season, our new season, and it's their second season of Beyond the Gates after show. They got into the gates somehow. The girls got in there and they talk about what's going on. Some serious storylines over there. So check that out. That is out now. You can check that out. After this, we will talk about Bold. We will talk about Bold and Beautiful. We will talk about it. There's a new RJ coming this week. Crazy. So this is we'll talk about that after this. And then at 1 o'clock, the granddaddy of them all, me and my longest male relationship, Frank Moran, will be talking about General Hospital. Something happened this week. I can't remember what it was. Something happened this week.
Really?
Something big kind of happened. So what about that? And we have a special guest, Candice Mack, a little crossover event. And we have another special guest at the beginning of the show. Not telling you who it is. So you're going to want to tune in because James is being guest to the show again this season. I got people coming. So just you got to stay tuned for that. And there's no audition days yet. Their 11th season premiere is on hold at the moment. They're currently meeting, discussing the new season. So they're actually figuring out what they're going to do this season. We just, as long as we have, I'm the longest person who's done this also. It's in terms of this show. It's a lot. You have to keep it fresh and keep it going. And a belated happy birthday to our supreme leader, my chocolate twin, Toni Moore.
Yes.
Happy 600th.
Thank you. Yes. Tami Govea and I were there. And I want to thank everybody for making my picture go viral. I don't dress up very often, but I feel like, God, do I look like dirt when I'm on camera or whatever out there? So that picture of me, my suit, I just went, I'm like, I'll take it. All the compliments, I'll take it. I'm trying my best to look good these days. So
photographer credit here.
Oh, yeah, it was Tami Govea.
Of course.
But I didn't.
Good job, Tami.
Good job. It went viral. I thought it was going viral. Like everywhere, so people
I kept saying, raise the chin, longer in the legs. Raise the chin, longer in the legs. Because I know you don't get out of bed for less than $250,000.
I don't.
Right?
That's right. I don't. So, happy birthday to Mr. Tony. We joke all the time, but I love Tony very much, and so I would not be here if it wasn't for him. Also, if you haven't checked it out already, kids, James got the scoop. All the other stuff was in print. James got on video. Colton Little and Adrian Anchondo from General Hospital talking about their love. He comes on like towards the end of the video, and I was totally not planned. So check out that. And we had a really great talk about the business and queer representation. It's a really fun. Colt and I have been friends for years. It's a really fun video. That's Daytime Today. Check that out. It's out now. And also, while you're at it, check out all my interviews with all the vertical drama stars. I have more coming in the next couple of weeks. I mean, it's just been that whole world. It's soap adjacent, you guys. It is soap adjacent. And it is the future. It is now. And these actors and actresses are just wonderful people who, just like us, just gig workers trying to work. And the genre will get better, you guys. You guys understand? It will get better. You guys understand? It's getting there. But it's a very young medium. People are afraid of it, of course. It's just new. It's just another way to watch stuff. Check them out on Hollywood Mini Spotlight. So far I've interviewed 5 or 6 that are out now. I have another 7 coming out over the next couple of weeks. I mean, they're just coming at me. They're just all coming at me. Vertical dramas are in. And I just want to tell you, James Lott Jr. is back into the audio drama game. And I have like 5 new shows coming out. So returning ones coming out. We started recording last week. So James Lott Jr. JLJ Media is back in business, bitches. They're saying in the chat that mine and Tami, I want to give Tami a little shout out. I just rewatched our interview. Yes, Tami and I had a wonderful time on her show, LA Off the Record. It was a good conversation. And again, Tami and I, we didn't plan it. We just sat down and started talking. That's the kind of chemistry we have. We know how to so it's on her channel, you guys. There's 2 interviews of me with her on LA Off the Record. They're on her channel, Tami Govea. Go over there, check it out. Hit the follow, subscribe button. Do it. Be there or be square. There's also
like and subscribe.
What?
I said like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. I think is that everything. I think it's got everything there. Get an external drive. That's for me. Okay, I think we're done. I need toilet paper too, but that's why I got to take care of myself. So that's all the church announcements. But I almost forgot. Shit, I almost forgot. I see Andrea and Black Club right there. So we have another Zoom this month on January 24th, Saturday. So sign up. I put the flyers out everywhere. Sign up. Again, be there or be square. We had a good time. We were on like 5 hours last time. Get on, be on. We had a great time. So join us. All right. That is everything, as my grandmother would say, in the Caribbean. Hi, ladies. Welcome. It's our new season. We're pressed for time. I'm not pressed all the time, but we're pressed for time. I was going to briefly ask each lady how are they doing, because I want you guys to know how they're doing. And yes, they're all gorgeous. I'm just on for the ride. We'll start with Tami Govea. How are you doing this Happy New Year?
I am so excited that we made it to 2026.
Barely.
And I'm so excited for 2026. I'm really in a good space. Good space.
Love it. She's in a good space. I've been there. A literal space. Candice Mack, how are you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you and to everybody. I am doing swell. I'm doing peachy keen. I am well rested because I needed those 2 weeks from those kids. I love the kids, but I needed a break. Sorry, parents, you got to do your job too. I'm happy to be here, part of JLJ Media, as we go into the new year with high expectations that I know we're going to exceed to. How do you know?
Thank you. And of course, our Southern Belle, who's now our Southwestern Belle.
Yeah.
Russ, how you doing? New Year.
Pretty good. I had a good holiday. I did a lot of cooking. That's what I was telling Candice. I like to cook, so I did a lot of cooking.
We saw your pictures. Like,
it's fun to me. It's like relaxing. Everything's going pretty good so far. So I'm working on other projects, but I am gonna get back to my podcast. The Bold and the Beautiful podcast. I am gonna get back to it, guys. I know I've been gone for a while, but I was working on other stuff, so I'm working there.
How long that? When you start? Because now I've known you the whole pandemic, so 6 years, I guess, at this point. Isn't that when you started it, like 6 years ago?
Yeah, I started about 7 years ago. Yeah.
So funny. Wow. Time flies, kids. I'll tell you.
That's crazy.
They're babies. So far it's been we're going on what, 13, 14 years?
You're a little longer than I am. Yeah, you're longer than I am. I'd say that. I was like, yeah, Tami knows how to handle me. That's why. I'm in safe hands with Tami Govea.
What
How
all
am I doing, folks? I know you guys are wondering. So the short answer is, I still have cancer, but I'm finally getting movement. I know I'm just like everybody's like that hasn't changed, but I'm making movement, and because Tammy's a part of it, she knows something. She's literally with me. I am getting movement, and I feel optimistic. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna go down swinging if I go down, but I'm gonna go down. I got lots to do. I'm gonna be here for a while. Today is my daughter Monica Alicia's 37th birthday, and my grandson Preston's 3rd birthday, and so that's why I live. I live for them too. I live for these ladies. I live for Frank. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere, folks. I'm going to fight it. Continue working. Check your prostates. Go get your PSA. That's a blood test. I will say it until the cows come home. Just it's good to know where you stand. And our healthcare system sucks. If you're following me at the Really Quick James Lott Jr. show or JLJ After Dark, you'll see what I'm talking about. How our healthcare system sucks. But James is going to prevail. I just have to. And Miss Benitez is stable these days too. I waited for some blood work from her. But this year I'm reframing everything, and I decided we're going to work it out. And actually, I got help this week with my mother, as I'm trying some stuff out to take care of myself. So I can do all these shows. We're doing it. So that's how I'm doing it. So everybody, thank you for your support. I love all you guys. So thank you, and to the ladies here too. Let's get started because we have an hour, and I'm gonna start off with because actually there were several things that shocked the F out of me. Did not see that coming whatsoever, and that was Jack and Kyle getting Matt Clark. Where did that come from? Like, where did that come from? When Kyle's all smiling and talking to Jack about, oh, I got something, I got something, and our people were following. That they were following all they never mentioned any of that. And then when they brought him in, I'm like, Roger, I said Roger Howard. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that's a twist I didn't see coming. Ladies.
So they did have a twist, right? We've been complaining this whole time, like, what in the hell?
Right.
They did have a twist. Okay. I'm gonna give them props for that, right? Because hello.
They did. I did not see it coming. I thought, ooh. And there's another twist. This all counts. The other twist, when I almost said Aristotle. Oh my God. When Homeboy tells Phyllis, oh, don't worry, when he unleashes it, he gets taken down too. I was saying Michelle Stafford. I was like, Phyllis. Her friend was like, what?
Well,
what?
I want Michelle Stafford to get performance of the week for that moment when she reacts to hearing that news. Did she say, you son of a bitch? You've had this in your pocket the entire time? What have you been waiting for? Well, I thought I could be redeemed with Lily and my kids, and basically I have nothing left to lose, so I'm going to press the button. I felt the same way. It's like, excuse me?
And I was like, yeah. Oh no, Candice is not amused. Uh-oh. Come on, Candice. All opinions welcome.
I'm just looking at my lovely flower, my crochet flower. And I'm looking at this. I don't know if you guys can see the happy face on it.
Yes.
And I'm just looking at it and I'm like, Flower, can you help me think of something positive to say regarding this storyline? And as you guys can see, it's shaking its head saying, no, I will say this. Yes, the twist of having Jack and Kyle, the security, follow the Newmans. Okay. But this whole AI storyline, you guys, I'm so over it. I thought this better be it. When they said it's going to turn on its host, I thought Friday it was going to do something. I thought it was going to be like malfunction, and drain everybody's accounts and do all that. I'm like, shout out to you, Roger Howard, for getting all the screen time though, because I see what Young and Restless was trying to do this week too. Or was it last week? By kind of doing a standalone, but they put other people in it, so it wouldn't be a standalone episode. And I was like, you know what? Young and Restless, because you know I was gonna jump on you. But no, I mean, hey, I like the movement. Again, the whole Newman, Abbott thing, that's classic. Seeing Roger with other people than Eric Brady. Again, this is a soap fans like what dream? of seeing like Eric Braeden and Roger and Joshua Morrow and Roger and now Peter. Lord, that's gonna be good. And then with Kane, be good, Candice. Be good, Candice. Be good, Candice. Michelle Stafford definitely deserves Performer of the Month, week, and if I'm going to give it to her already, year. Wave my flag.
I liked it. I'm sorry, I liked it. So, Tami.
You know what I found interesting is, okay, so two things. First of all, for me, actually seeing Kyle in a CEO light,
yeah,
where he actually took charge, and mom is what and dad is what, and so I was a little impressed. He was a little smug about it.
Oh, okay.
A little too smug about it. But still, that was interesting. And then the other interesting thing was Adam sat in Victor's chair this week in the living room in the red chair. And then seeing Kyle in this kind of CEO light, it's interesting how they're positioning the sons right now of the Newmans and the Abbotts. Maybe this is a foreshadowing. I mean, eventually someone's going to be taking over, right?
Right.
Would love to have Eric Braeden around for the next 100 years and Peter Bergman for the next 100 years, but the reality is,
right.
So I found those moments interesting because both boys this week really stepped into protecting their fathers, protecting the company at all costs, prioritizing the family. So I found that really interesting.
That's a good point, Tami. Actually, that's a really good point. They did step up. And you know what? I love Adam. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what Candice says. I don't care what y'all say. I love Adam. He has every right to want to do what his dad wants and to love his dad. Okay, Jack, you're not my dad. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take your side over my dad's side. I'm not going to do it. I'm a loyal son. Okay, not going to do it. So I respect Adam for saying, yeah, no, I'm doing what I'm going to do.
Well, think about the side note about Adam.
Better writing for Adam. I'm sorry. I'll say it. Shoot. I tried. I tried the Sunny Flower. I tried, y'all. I will say this. It was nice to see Cal in a professional setting, in a professional mood, instead of Claire, I love you with all my heart. Summer, I miss you. I'm glad they kind of removed him out of that orbit for just now. With Adam, we need some work done. You know how like in school they say like improve? I'm going to need improvement this year of Adam Newman because yay, okay. A little clap. Let me give Adam a little clap.
Well, Samantha is Amanda. It's funny. She was Amanda.
I know, but
because I don't want Adam. Adam is not good. Adam is a character that's in the middle. He's good sometimes, he's bad sometimes. He needs to stay that way. I don't want him good because then that's boring.
Oh no, he's boring all around because he's a hypocrite. Because first of all, when you go ahead and judge other people for stuff that you did, sir, which you did, you and Chelsea both, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm being a good girl this year. I'm going to be a good girl. But sometimes, Adam, when you wake up in the morning, you need to look in the mirror and remember all the stuff that you've done. You also have to remember that, again, at the end of the day, Adam wants the approval, the stamp of approval from Victor Newman. He wants that a boy, that's my boy. So yeah, he's going to do certain things. But overall, like last year, I don't know who that was that I saw. But if it's going to be this Adam's going to need,
So
Lord.
You know what? If Victor doesn't have to wake up every day and feel guilty about what he did, why should Adam?
Because Adam, sadly, is also Hope's kid. He got a little bit of hope in him.
Does he?
Here's the thing. Miss Max stopping an Adam hater. That's funny. So
keep it real, folks.
So here's the thing.
He's too hot to hate. Don't be silly, Candice.
Are we going back up hotness?
That's a good hashtag.
It's too hot to hate. Too hot to hate. That's a good hashtag. That's a good.
That's a really good hashtag, Amanda.
So Italian call is what I'm going to bring up. Oh yeah, because Adam threatened Michael. That was interesting. To me, it was interesting.
Oh, I loved that.
Just
I wanted to tell him to back the F off.
I loved that.
They both want Victor's approval. They both want Victor's approval. They want Chuck's position. I loved it too. I loved it.
He said, pick
but
a
I didn't
side.
want him in Michael's face like that. I was like, get away from me.
But Michael, see here. Okay, we're gonna shut this down for a second.
Do it.
This show is forgotten. Michael Baldwin is not some goody two shoes, scaredy cat. They're forgetting the shit he did or 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Carve that, use that spoon.
Okay, I'm saying people are almost forgetting that I want to see. I'm almost tired of this kind of cheesy Michael, my cousin, of course, in real life, Kristen J. Glad to see him on screen. They need to toughen him up even more because he was he was somebody people were scared of. And I'm like, we can't doubt. I mean, yeah, you mellow out a little bit as you get older, but no. He should be almost like Victor. Because like when Victor stood up and said to Matt Clark, he's like, "Oh, you like to play games." And as soon as Victor stands up and his voice gets deeper, it still gets me. It still gets me every time.
When he stood up.
When he stood up and he does that walk, he puts the hands in his pocket. It's like, dang, you about to get it.
You gotta get it. He looks you right in the face too. He don't give a F. He looks you right in the face. So why don't we have Michael doing more of like you should have been in Adam's face like Adam, don't F with me, Adam. You weren't here when I was doing shit when you were born. He was not that he but anyway, so sorry. But my other point is I agree with Candice that we need better writing for Adam because I don't care for Billy and Chelsea. Billy and Sally. They do nothing.
I hate them together.
When Adam and Sally were together, was a society or where they were at, and they were talking. I saw more chemistry in those scenes between those two than Billy and Sally trying to make love. They do nothing. I mean, we love both actors, love both. There's not. I was bored to tears. Why are they together?
I fast forward them sometimes.
Why were they celebrating New Year's together?
Right.
That confused me. It's like, where's else? Not Chelsea. Where's Chelsea and
right.
Where's Billy?
And then,
why are they alone on New Year's?
That's a good point. And then when Sally was getting on to Adam, why would he care? You're not together anymore. Why she was like yelling at him. How could you do that to me? You know, it was my launch party and all this stuff. And I'm like, you're not together. Why do I care about you?
Them. It's still some stuff that I said this last year and the year before is the way that they did Adam and Sally. Like they did them dirty, you guys. I'm sorry. And for those, I'm gonna talk to you guys right now. Everybody is watching, everybody in the chat room. I saw a comment a couple of weeks ago that said Young and the Restless has the parallel couples. Is Billy in the alternate world is supposed to be Billy and Chelsea. Yeah, okay. And then in the world it's supposed to be Adam and Sally. So Billy now has his own version of Chelsea and Sally. And Adam has his own version of Sally and Chelsea. And I was like, please somebody sit me down and explain that one to me, because what I see is by choice, you put Billy and Chelsea together because of what Adam and all that. I don't see it with neither. I mean, I used to like Adam and Chelsea, but even Melissa Claire Egan, who I love, even said the same thing. Why?
Well, in the chat though, but see the chat, they love that Sally clocks Adam. They have
it. They're the it. They're the it to each
other. But they're also saying Billy needs to evolve. So there's two things going on at the same time, right? But it's one of those things they've kind of talked about on the show. It's the whole Billy, Kyle, because Billy and Kyle had that talk a while back in the dining room, Tammy's favorite place, where they kind of praised each other. It was kind of funny. But Kyle, Billy, and Adam all are the same, basically. They're the same guy, basically. all needing approval from their dads or from their legacy, where Nick is the golden child. He doesn't think like that. He doesn't even care. And he doesn't, a quick little aside, and hi to the 52 people watching us right now. Okay, people, hi everybody. For me, I in my mother's side of family, I'm one of the biological within wedlock grandchildren. And I have a couple of uncles and aunts who are out of wedlock produced uncles and aunts. And a few of them were getting mad at me because I got stuff from their father, my grandfather. It was naturally given to me. And I was saying, but it's none of our faults at all. It is that sometimes I'm the natural line. I feel like Nick, I was the natural line. I was always there since birth. It's just that's what happened. I'll share some stuff with you, but it's like it was not. But they're jockeying for position of like that was my daddy and stuff. So I kind of get it. I actually kind of living out my life right now, kind of a little bit. So I kind of get it. Where Billy and Kyle are trying to live up to something, whether it's Jack or John, and Adam's trying to get in there with Victor. I think I kind of understand that a little bit. So I don't know. It was just interesting watching this. Like you said, what Tami said this week, they're setting it up. They're kind of like, okay, because Billy has his own company, so Kyle and Adam will be the next, will be the ones. And they could be a good rivalry if they said to Candice's point, write it correctly. And
Kyle needs to grow up a little bit. Just give me a little bit of maturity, just a little bit. But I did love the moment where he basically dumped Claire's butt and said, we had our moment, it didn't work, hasta la vista, and she was just jaw to the ground moment, which was awesome.
Well, I will say, Tami, I actually really enjoyed Audra and Holden this week. It was much more like realistic, down home. They were talking
civilized.
And it was just like, and it was just so nice to Claire when we laughed. She's like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was so, it's impossible to have Audra say those things to you and believe anything.
I know.
That she said.
But they're showing us at home, though, she does have a heart in there somewhere, Audra Cortez, like that. I think there is. I feel like, well, you guys are chicks, you tell me. I feel like she put on this persona because she had to, being a woman in certain fields, in certain worlds, and then she just got caught up all in it. But there's something, well, we know she had an alcoholic father, there's stuff going on. So she's a little messed up, clearly. But she's beautiful, she knows she's beautiful, and Holden, it sounds like he was really there for her, it sounds like. They got chemistry. I'm sorry, they got chemistry. I see it.
They do.
They do.
They do.
But it's almost bad to keep bringing it up. When I first got here, you gave me this. I'm like, I don't remember all that. You remember all that before you guys got it. But you weren't yourself when you first got here either, Holden. You were playing somebody else. So let's calm that down.
True.
They're setting it up. They're setting it up for the Audra. I believe Audra, Holden, Claire triangle.
I think so too.
I truly believe.
Yeah.
And I will say this. Young and Restless, hear my words. Please do not F up Audra this year. Like, Audra is that character that is needed on this show. She reminds me of Jill, like a young Jill Foster Abbott. She reminds me of what my girl Mia should have been. I still didn't forgive you, Young and Restless, by the way. But she has it, and she's definitely somebody who knows how to use her in the man's world, because we got to remember about Tucker. We got to bring up some things from her past, all the men that she's dealt with. And with Holden, well, I'm glad he's still on the show. So, you caught that. Thank you. But I do definitely see it. It's just the Claire needs to be better written, you guys, in my opinion.
It's so, I think it has to do with her. Go ahead, Tami.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah, they don't have to do with her.
I see maybe what they're trying to do, the writers, and what I'm hoping for, and I will be here for it, is this now generational rivalry between the characters of Audra and Claire. If they can continue down this path, I love the rivalry. I don't want them to make up and like each other or tolerate each other. I don't want any of that. I like them. I love that. So again, that moment where Audra says, can't we just play nice? You know, we live in the same town. And Claire is all, what was that about? I love moments like that because you know Audra's not sincere. She's doing this because she's getting what she wants and is willing to put a pin in it for a little while, but she still hates Claire.
But that's fine. And here's the thing. I feel like Amanda real quick. The role of Amanda Russ played by James Lundgren. I was see if Amanda agrees with me. But here's my point about Audra. Claire, and I'm gonna sound just like Amanda. I love this. Claire, it's none of your business what happened in Los Angeles. Why are you in my business? Holden doesn't owe you shit. You don't gotta tell you. You don't tell you why you want to know so bad. And that's something you would say, Amanda.
It is. It's like, why worry about yourself? Okay?
Right.
Why are you even
the answer to that? The answer is easy. It's because of what Audra did with Kyle and
I
her.
know, but
it has nothing to do. She doesn't give a rat's patootie about. She wants leverage on Audra.
I know, but we know why. We know why. We know why. But I'm saying from Audra's side of things, it's none of your business. Stop. Get out of my business.
What happened in LA did not involve you, Claire. Sorry. You're not, first and foremost, you do not have this on your finger, Claire. You're not Holden's boo officially. You're the one that he effed on, you know, like stuff like that. But it's none of your concern. I'm sorry. Okay. Why do you think this concerns you, Claire? Oh, so you can say, well, I know what you did last summer. I know what you did last summer. Okay, boo. And we don't know what you did.
Okay. Claire ain't innocent either. Hello, you tried drugging.
Hold on. On Claire's side. Okay, now I'm Claire. Okay. You know what? I can find out whatever I feel like finding out. Okay. It is a free country, and I'm thinking about dating him so I can find out whatever the hell I want to find out. Mind your business. And another thing.
Oh my God.
You don't ever say to me, can we play nice? Bitch, you are not nice. And don't ever say that to me again. I will never play nice with you. Okay.
That sounds like Amanda right there.
The role of Audra is now being played by Candice, and I'm gonna play Audra.
I'm like, that sounds like Amanda also. It's so funny on both sides.
Because you're right. What she did with Kyle, I'm never gonna be nice to you again. Please get out of my face.
So, why do I want to know your business? Because I don't like you, and whatever dirt I can get,
that's what you did.
I will get for the rest of my life.
But guess what?
Exactly.
Y'all? If you didn't pay a parking ticket like 2 years ago, I'm gonna find out about it.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm keeping a record.
Amanda, you said something saying that Claire said that she's her girlfriend. Is that an official statement from Holden? Are they officially together? No, they're not. So therefore, if you're not official and whatnot, and I'm being Audra right now, if you're not official, guess what? None of your business. Now, if I wanted to make it your business, I'll let it. But guess what? What happened 6 years ago? What happened 5 years ago? What happened before anything opened the legs and everything? It's not your concern. If it's a child, maybe. But other than that, none of your concern. So Audra.
Well, the chat agrees with
No. See?
The chat agrees with me, so I'm like, there you go, kids. I'm on your side.
You know what, Candice? You know why I disagree? Because Kyle and Claire were official and they were a thing. So that bitch got right up in there.
But here's the thing. Wait a minute. Kyle had a right because, again, Claire and Kyle were together at that time. But at the same time, Holden was always tiptoeing through the window with them, right? So, yeah, Kyle had the right to find out what was going on because it was involving their relationship. Holden and Claire are not in a relationship. They just screwing on the side.
All I know is
Holden, we're not going to let you off the hook either. Because here's the thing. You also kept saying to Claire, and I'm quoting, if you ever found out about my secret, it might destroy the way you look at me. Okay, so Holden, you opened that door because you know nosy people like Claire is going to try to find out what happened. You can't just say that to somebody. That's just like me telling Amanda, James, and Tammy, you guys, I got $50. Don't ask me how I got it. And they both all know that I'm broke, but all of a sudden I got $50.
Please,
You're going to
Google.
find out how I
I'll
got that
find out in 5
$50,
seconds how she got it. Hold on.
It's gonna be like that. Like, wait a minute, how did Candice get $50? Wait a minute, how she get a car? How Candice come to LA? She broke with only $50. That's because we're together.
The fact of the matter is, Audra has been coming at Claire for months for no reason, other than she's jealous of Claire.
Jealous.
She's jealous of the fact she's got a family, she's got support system, she's got men in her life who care about her. She has gone after Claire in public, in private, and you move into that space of, you want to come after me? Let's
bring
do
it.
This.
But here's the thing, kids.
You can't see me. I'm on your side.
Kyle is not innocent in any of this. So I'm sorry, kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got Claire, you know, she was doing stuff to Audra too. I mean, it's.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm still
all of it could go away for me because that one scene when Audra sees Noah, I'm like, there it is. There it is. I saw it right there. I said, there it is. They need to go that direction. That's where it is right there.
I agree.
Right there. Because I'm sorry, kids. I don't give two shits. Now, I love me some Tamara Braun. Don't give two shits. That is her son, and that is his mother from Days Are Our Lives. It's not working for me. Sorry, it's not working for me. They look weird together. It doesn't work. Sorry. He's so in love with her, like some lovesick puppy. I don't care about her. I don't care. Why the whole family going crazy? Now Nick got leg problems and shit because of her? Please. I'm not.
Story that they're writing that Tessa and Claire, or Tessa and they knew each other.
They knew each other.
They're like besties now.
That was a twist too. It's like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
No, I had a problem with that, you guys. Okay. I didn't think we were going to talk about it, but we got to. So Noah has 2 exes on this show, right? We got Tessa, because remember, Noah and Tessa was a thing. And we got Noah and Audra. All righty now. So Tessa, who, all right, I'm going to say it for the people, has had more screen time in the last couple of months than prior to the, you know, Mariah. But I'm watching this scene. First and foremost, I was like, they could have played sisters. I know some people said that she could play her mother, her rock star, Mackenzie Phillips type version of a mother and everything. By the way, Mackenzie Phillips, let's think about that. Could play.
I know. I'd love that. I'd love to have her on. Oh my god.
That would be that. So I'm watching these scenes and it's like, oh my God, you and that guy, y'all had chemistry together, and Tessa's not talking anything about her love life. And I'm like, the pictures, like, okay. Like, Sharon doesn't have a picture of Mariah and Tessa in the house. Because when Homegirl was looking at the pictures, you see Cassie, the famous picture, like,
Cassie.
You see a picture of Faith. You see, you know, obviously Noah, like, all like, and I'm like, there's no picture of Mariah and Tessa for Sienna to be like, oh, so is this who you with? Like, are you, because when she said, so what are you doing in here? Well, like, who are you with? And I'm like, there's no picture. Young and Restless, you're making it really hard for a fan base to really be behind you now. I'm just saying, because I'm like, all right, that's great that Tessa and her friends from LA. And I saw people saying, well, Diane should know her too. And I'm like, not everybody travels in LA together.
LA's very big, guys.
No, LA has 4 million people in it, bitches. Everybody knows.
People really was on social media saying,
I'm saying, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we have 4 million people who live here. Now, it's kind of funny because Tami and I did go to Tony's party, and I did run into somebody I knew. We didn't know we knew each other.
Somebody he used to know. He didn't call her. Oh, sorry. We don't got it right.
How do you know? I'm like, Tony, how do you know him? We had no idea. So that did happen in LA. But the point is, it's 4 million people who live in Los Angeles, and LA is very spread out. Tammy and I live like 40 miles away from each other, so we don't live near each other at all. That's how big it is.
That's far, actually. Yeah.
How big it is.
What did you guys think about that scene?
Sorry, which scene again? I'm sorry.
The whole Tessa, Sienna, and what do you think about Tessa getting more screen time?
Well, here's the thing. We want our actors to work. I love Kay Fairbanks. I know her personally.
Yeah.
And I want her to work, and of course. Again, I already did several shows on this, the gaying of Taraya. It just, to me, and even though Phyllis is the only one who keeps saying, like, "What are you doing, Daniel?" And Daniel gets all pissy, which makes it, here's a little side note to that too. Mm-hmm. I got grown adult children, and I'm not saying I was the best father on earth or whatever, but there's somebody's not going to talk to me. And I'm tired of the way he talks to Phyllis sometimes. Mm-hmm. And so, and I love when she just goes, "Excuse you," she shuts it down a little bit. I'm like, you're not too grown, MFer. Like, oh, that's still your mother on some level. And she's actually looking out for you because Tessa's married and lesbian. So that whole storyline. Lesbian.
And what?
Married.
Okay.
With a child.
With a child.
Okay.
We don't see that child.
Where is Arya while they're sleeping together?
Where's Dominic? Where's Dominic at? Where's Sam at?
So I'm gonna assume that she's now fluid.
Yeah, I guess. Right.
Or bi. Like, I'm gonna assume that she is exploring herself, and okay. I just want to stress, do not take it out on the actress.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. She has nothing to do with this. She's doing her job. And you know what? Maybe she feels like she's got to explore something because she's hurt. It doesn't mean this is end all be all and she's gonna automatically become straight by some weird miracle or something or whatever, like some weird event is gonna make her straight or something.
We hope they don't.
Right? Like, if they do that, that's ridiculous, dude.
Yes.
But I do understand that young people or even older people, speaking from experience, they have maybe you want to explore something. Okay, like, I understand that part, but I do agree that you're not a lesbian and then you just wake up the next day and you're not. So they got to be careful about how they go about this.
And they're not being careful. So, in my opinion, what they're doing is they're not even having a conversation about sexuality. Because that's the thing, Amanda. If she's talking, she has any friends, talk to somebody and go, "I think I'm feeling poly now," or "I think I'm feeling flu," like, or it's Daniel. It's if they have
Daniel, of course, the person's gonna ask you that. They're gonna be like, I'm not trying to push you or whatever, but it's kind of important to me to know, like, are you just using me? Like, because as far as I knew, you were a lesbian. So, like, there's no conversation. And that's so frustrating.
Well, Andrea says, I think Tessa is looking for comfort, which I can understand that part on some level.
Yeah.
We are all hoping he doesn't change, that they don't change their sexuality. That's what I'm saying. I think everybody, we're all kind of watching because we don't have enough gay stories on television, on daytime television, so we don't know what they're doing, where this is going. It seemingly feels like they're just dismantling it because there's no real lesson in this. It's just that now Daniel's with Tessa, so to speak, and they have feelings for each other, and she doesn't feel sorry about it. Okay, that's fine, but like, give the folks some context. I think I think it's the problem for many of us. I do have a problem with the storyline. I have a total problem with the storyline as a gay man. And now with things like Heated Rivalry, which is really big, Pluribus has a lead actress, she's lesbian. Like, you don't have to do this anymore. It's just 2026. You don't really have to do this anymore. And I just think it's a disservice because then people think, or I think that gay people, I hear it all the time. I just be straight in 2 seconds, or just you met the right woman, or you met the it's an old mindset that's coming back, you guys. I'm telling you, I hear it myself all the time. JG's I met the right woman. I'm fucking 800 years old. I met the right women. I'm sure that's not the thing. But it's just complete. I know, but I hear it, and I do. I hear it. I mean, I go to Sprouts and women hit on me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you know, I'm gay or whatever, and they get mad at me. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Oh my God. You're attracted to who you're attracted to. Like it is what it is. Like, what is
this? But a lot of times people
they're annoying me with this.
They get that she's lonely, so that makes sense on some level. But
why not have a female? Why is that? Why not have a female that comes in?
That's been the problem. That's been a problem too, is that, okay, with Tessa, all the people that she's been with has been guys. Like the rocker, the other guy, Noah, Neil Daniel.
Yeah.
It's sort of the word that was used on social media. I'll just go there. Because in Young and Restless, you put yourself in this position, and we can talk about it, is some people feel as though you're taking her and you're making her very conservative and very straight-laced. While you have Mariah over here with nobody. Sharon, she only asked you to visit. You really have disconnected Mariah and Tessa, which was a fear. It was a fear among the fans. And because we know how, again, the world is the world, right? And it's making people change their opinions. It's like, oh, you thought this? Oh no, we're going to make them that. And it's very uneasy. When I saw the scenes this week, I'm looking at Tessa and I'm like, I know her, but I don't know her. It's the way that they have. And again, this is not Kate's choice because she's just there to do a job. But the writing for the character, again, I had to do a whole debate with somebody. They was like, well, is she gay or is she bi? Because we heard her say she was bi, but then she said she was gay. So do they even know? Or are they just going to do away with Mariah and Tessa? And I'm like, I don't know. But I will say this, if anybody saw the promo for this coming week, the scene that's going to be a factor is what Sharon says to Tessa. And we do know Cameron is filming. We did see her little video with Melissa Orway and all that. Yay. But now I'm worried. I'm so worried. So worried. I don't know.
What was that? I didn't see that.
So the video. Yeah. So Melissa.
Well, go ahead.
Okay. So one for Melissa Orway. Melissa Orway did an Instagram where she was like, hey guys, I'm back on set. And she's like, and I'm with these people. So we saw Laura Lee Bell and Cameron there, which was like, oh, okay, Cameron's back on set. So we know that's going to be probably 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Then the other part is the Young and the Restless preview that came on after Friday's episode is like next on the Young and the Restless. And it has to see because we know that Tessa is at Sharon's house. And Tessa's like, I don't know what to do. And Sharon says, if you're thinking about giving up on Mariah, and then Tessa's like this, kind of got this look on her face like she doesn't know what to do. And that was the scene. So whatever Sharon says, whatever that conversation is going to be, hopefully, like everybody is saying, Sharon tells Tessa, you need to fight for your wife because in your vows, you said in sickness and in health. Well, guess what? Mariah, she clocked herself. She checked herself out the clinic. So she's sick right now. You better fight for your woman. You better fight. You better.
So the chat is saying, because of the political climate right now, we can't help but look at this weirdly.
Exactly.
Side eye. And I just think, and I appreciate all the straight allies out there who are like, we just want a good storyline. They should be, they should just, and the problem with the show is they're doing this show. Their storyline is intermittent. It's not a continuous, they're on screen. So we have that problem also. So it's just dragging out. And then you see more Tessa and you see Mariah. So it's like, so that's, and I don't know, I just think it's bad. Go ahead, Tami.
This week, with Ian Ward. Did I miss something? Has he been on the canvas?
Yes, he can. Well, only in her dreams.
Yeah.
He's comparing him to spirit.
So this was the first time we've seen him physically.
No, twice.
Oh, this is the second time?
Yeah, he's on board.
So tell me about the first time.
Same thing. He showed up when he's like her inner demon. And he showed up.
I'm gonna help you out,
Is
Tami.
he real or is this a figment of her imagination?
It's a figment of her imagination.
That's
what
what
Cameron was to Sharon.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's saying all these things to her. It's her inside, manifested as Ian.
Oh, because he is alive, and we've all been waiting for him to come back.
Yeah, he pulled a Jason. He was like, my eyes open.
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand the priest collar. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
He was a cult leader.
The cult.
They're going back to the cult. And that's how she's seeing him.
I know. I was confused too. I was like,
okay. So this
like
is
a father figure. He was her father figure. I will be your father figure. Oh, sorry. Shut up, George one.
Wow. So it's not like he found her and okay, got it.
Not yet.
Not yet, right? Not yet, right?
Right. Okay.
It's a figure. So he's feeding into her
insecurities.
Again,
they don't want you.
Again, Cameron can act. I mean, she can do it. She's doing her damnedest. But
so it's like her own brain is making her do these things, like making her destroy her family and not talk to her kid.
It's literally Sharon and Cameron all over again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I get that.
So for me, it's offensive. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm getting a little more activistic again, if not even a word, about what I see on television. I'm just tired of this seesaw when it comes to gay characters. We have very few on daytime TV. And I'm just like, not saying they have to be, like we said in my interview with Colton Little the other day, I don't need you to be goody two shoes and magical. You can just be whatever you want. But like, just at least keep the sexuality kind of there. Or like we were saying earlier with Amanda, talk about it. Have the discussion.
Yeah, because you would be struggling with that decision.
Right.
It's like she doesn't even, she's not even upset. No. Like you would be struggling with that type of decision.
Right.
Like that's a big deal, right? You'd be struggling with, can I have sex with a man? Like, am I attracted to a man? Like you would be struggling with that. You would be talking about it. You would, tell him like, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I'm gonna be attracted to you. Like, I don't know how. The fact that they're not even talking about it is the problem to me.
I agree. I think that's one of the problems. Yes, I totally agree with that. Because that's a good story. That's a good story. The point. I mean, why not? So that's the problem. So I think so even giving her another friend, the writers have to do better using correct terms, whether she's bi, fluid, or straight. Yeah, they're not doing anything. I mean, they're not doing anything. I mean, that's you do better. That's the least they can do. I mean, they're not doing anything. And now in today's language, I mean, you can say, there's all kinds of things you can say to explain what she's doing. But I said, I love that Phyllis, every once in a while brings it up. She's like, hello, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But he always, again, makes me mad. Somebody said in the chat, they agree with me. Makes you want to slap Daniel across the face and say, I'm your mother. I have a right to bring up, almost like we're saying Brad on GH, talking to, it's like, she's not saying anything that's wrong. And that's something a parent would say. It would be like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm like, anyway, so that's kind of great. But I don't like. I mean, I want to sit on this show to death, but I just think it's interesting that they've decided to go this direction. And I'm seeing the chat, a lot of them, everybody's upset about it, and like nobody wants this basically. But I know soap operas think people are talking, so that's the point. That's the general point of soaps. Like everybody's talking. Yeah. That's good.
Sure.
Not necessarily good. And this show, as we have 10 minutes. So this show, the one thing about the show, I did enjoy this week. But you're right. There's some things that still need to either come to fruition or die off. There are folks who we haven't seen in ages. Where are they? People are bringing up Dominic, because I think there's a storyline happening with Dominic coming up.
Yeah, which is making me uneasy too.
Mariah mentioned it. She goes, I used to sing to Dominic when he was in my stomach.
Right.
All right.
It's giving me, I'm going to be honest, it's giving me and for those who watch Gone Light, I have to do the storyline.
Real quick.
It's reminding me of the Springfield Stalker, where, spoiler alert, Holly became unhinged and she kidnapped all the children in Springfield.
Right.
And it was sort of like, it was the nursery rhyme Stalker. So when I saw Mariah, and I have to go back to how, stressed, how everything was when Dominic was born. Mariah's mentality right now, she's coming from a cult. What does cult members do? They take and they, whatnot. I am worried that she's going to do that. And I hope, Young and Restless, you don't try to change the paternity of it.
Yeah. And they also, the other thing too, that is, that people are talking about, that, Daniel never really fully mourned Heather.
No, he didn't.
So it's like, it's a little weird. We don't see Lucy anymore. She's gone. She's off screen. You don't see her anymore. So that makes it weird. We haven't seen Dominic or Devon in ages. Where are they?
Well, I'm
supposed to see them soon because of the storylines.
What do you say, Tami?
I'm happy Lily's finally gone.
Well, Homegirl had a baby in real life, so that's why.
I know, yeah. I'm like, finally, just have the baby already and then come back. But like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I'm done with the storyline with Kane and Lily. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments of this week, folks, was Sharon's mini crash outs at the hospital on Noah and Sienna. I couldn't stop laughing. When they're like, "Are you okay?" And she looked at them. I mean, she looked at them like, MFers, what the F do you think? And she said, I would just like to have one day where somebody in my family is not being kidnapped or threatened or in the hospital. I was like, she finally had like this little mini crash. And when she told Noah, oh, you thought it was a good idea just to leave the house and go outside. And look at her like, she shut Noah down. That was another mother thing. She shut him down. She was like, excuse me, there's a homicidal maniac out there trying to get you, and you thought it was great to just go out there, get out the house, and just walk around. And they felt they're like, and Sienna was standing behind Noah, like, sorry, girl. Like, and Noah's, and at first he tried to kind of stand up. He calmed down a little bit, and she just crashed out. I love that she crashed out. She goes, your father is in the hospital, and you decided trips around town, like, it's okay. I'm like, you tell him, Sharon. You tell these little bitches what they do. And that was. They also said the chat loves it too. Because they did deserve it. They did deserve it. He goes, I'm a grown man. I said, oh, okay. He's like, no, it's even better.
Like it then.
Yeah, that's what she said. I was like, but she's like, oh, okay. She's like, okay. And I loved it.
You're so grown, but yet you're going to mama's house. Okay, where's your place at?
Yep. Loved it. I just like crash out. She said, I
felt Sharon spoke for all of us though.
I
felt as though Sharon spoke because literally last year I will say this. So Nick was in a car accident. So that makes it Nick, Noah, Faith, Cassie. Has Mariah been in a car accident yet? No.
Isn't that how Heather died? Didn't she get hit with a car or something? Isn't that how she died?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, everybody under Sharon's umbrella has been in a car accident.
Yeah.
So my thing is, wasn't Nick shot like last year?
Yeah.
Wasn't he stabbed the year before?
Or stabbed? Like,
oh wait, he was just stabbed. Yeah, at when they were kidnapped. Remember?
Yeah.
When the trains.
Yeah. So I'm like
the island.
Nick is the bionic guy. He is Superman.
He is hot. I mean, he is hot.
He's hot.
He is. He's hot. Even he was laying there, I'm like, and they won't get. And here's, we calm down for a second.
They won't do Sharon and Nick. What?
Why?
Like, seriously. Like, what the hell? What the hell, Young and Restless? You're tiptoeing through the window with Nick and Sharon. Like, okay, we're gonna take Flower Bunny. This is Sharon, by the way.
From the window to the wall.
And we got Sharon here.
Getting on my nerves.
We're literally best friend. And by the way, Joshua Morrow, I don't know if he was ad-libbing because when he was in the hot, like, literally, he's like, she's like, well, you can't play football. He's like, well, can I chase cars? Like, dude, I'm like, the laughter just didn't. But seriously, Young and Restless, all jokes aside, what are you doing? What are we doing here with Sharon and Nick? Because I feel as though you're literally like playing in front of the audience, especially those who've been a Chick fan for years, and be like, "Here you go, Chick fan." Oh, no, you're done. Come get it. Come on.
Now I don't care.
No.
I've cared for years. I don't care now.
Yeah.
I dropped off the train. I literally dropped off the train.
And then was crazy. What's crazier when they had Adam show up at Sharon's house. Remember, they were together at one point too.
I didn't know they were allowed to have scenes together.
Me too. I'm not gonna say it's Shady Sunday. But yeah, they had scenes together, and he was there for Noah. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm just waiting for. I already know who's going to be the couple this year. I'm already preparing myself for Sienna and Nick. I'm already preparing it.
I've already heard that.
I'm preparing it. I'm preparing myself.
I'm not down with that at all.
Me neither.
I am not.
Because
Noah to Audra, I'll take it.
If it leads into something, because they can't have, because I saw people saying, well, Matt Clark can be with Phyllis. Okay. I know Michelle and Roger have chemistry, but if he wasn't Matt Clark, I would have been selling that couple like nobody's business. If this was anybody else than Matt Clark, right? If you have it where Lucas Adams, and we've already seen it, him and Masu Leka, they have Kim. They have Kim, y'all. But I'm just like, whoo, like, but that's Sharon and Nick.
They're not doing it. Okay, we're going to end the show. After end the show, we have 2 other shows to do. Thank you to the 56 people who are watching us, and everybody in the chat who has commented. We had a lively chat today with us up here. And I will do what Paris says. Paris Barnes is saying there are a lot of couples and potential couples on the show are trashed. They have a good group of folks there. They seem to kind of shore some things up. That's, I think, a little bit, and kind of make some movement in others. But we'll be back next week. We will. I swear to you, we'll be back next week talking about the young and the restless. It's Nick's country. Oh, how funny. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. No, 10 minutes. About 10 minutes for the bold and the beautiful. And we'll be talking to you about that show. Okay, so about that one.
Carter, why Carter? Why Carter? Why?
Well, we love you guys. We do.